Hey guys, what's up? This week I'm going to be straightening my hair. I feel like I just said straightening really weird. My hair right now is like half straight, half curly. Usually it's like super curly, but I've been meaning to get around to this video for a long time. I straightened my hair, I don't know, like a year ago, a long time ago. I think my hair was probably like, you know, super short. I don't know how long it was. It was really short though. And I was still curious of how much longer it would be if I straightened it. Because at that point my hair was like an afro, like ringlets, like crazy curls. So it's starting, I was gonna say it's starting to get a little bit straighter, but I still have ringlets. And yeah, it's pretty long the way it is. This is probably the longest my hair has been in probably over 3 years. So to me, it's like, oh my goodness, like I wear my hair up probably every day just because I can. And no, I'm super curious to know how long it actually is if it's straight. And I'm really excited. I hope you are too. While I straighten my hair, we can just talk about life a little bit, get a little bit caught up. You know how it is. You know, I keep you guys in my life, or I try keeping you guys in my life for most of everything. So let's just continue to do that, of course. I'm going to just go ahead and I'm gonna straighten one half, and then we'll have like a little bit of a contrast. I'm not gonna use a mirror, I'm just gonna use my viewfinder. So hopefully, like my hair is really not that curly today, like it really isn't. It's usually super crazy. If you guys didn't know, I just had my 23rd birthday on the 29th, on Monday, right now. Oh, a week ago. It's Monday now, so last Monday. About a week ago, ow, I turned 23. What did I do for my 22nd birthday? If you have me on Snapchat, you know, but I of course got really drunk because 22, duh. My 21st birthday, I can't even get these knots out. I wasn't able to get drunk because if you watch my vlogs, then you know that for my 21st birthday, I was actually getting my bone marrow transplant. I think I got it on like the 17th of January and my birthday was on the 29th, but I was still inpatient at the hospital. So I didn't get to drink even an ounce of alcohol for my 21st birthday. My parents did buy me a rum cake though. So I don't know if that counts as any form of alcohol at all, but I had a rum cake, so yeah, I feel like it's either not hot enough or my hair is just super, yeah, sorry if I'm looking at the viewfinder the whole time, it's the only way I can see what I'm doing. I'm so excited, you guys. It just sucks because I'm about to go to bed and I would love to go out with my hair. I guess I could just go out in the morning with it, but I didn't wash my hair yesterday, so I don't know if I'm gonna wanna wash it or not. So we're already looking a little bit longer. I'm so excited. I just had one person come over for my birthday. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't have like a party or anything like that. But I invited my girlfriend over that we've been BFFs since 7th grade. We just hung out, we went out to the bar, and we only went to one place. Everything else has like a cover charge. I didn't have any cash. And I haven't used my debit card in such a long time. I usually just use my credit card. I know that sounds bad, but so I was like going to the ATM to pull money out, and I kept saying like incorrect PIN. And I didn't want to do it for a third time. People were waiting, so I was like, I don't have any cash. So we just went to one place where it's free for girls to get in. So we went there, and that's basically it. I can tell you some news that my family doesn't know about. Yeah, my family doesn't know. But I guess, hey fam, if you're watching this, quit my job. Yep. On yesterday. Oh, you know what? Today's Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. Today's Tuesday. I think that's good enough. What do you guys think? Whatever, like, I'm not trying to damage my hair anyways. It just might look straight. It doesn't really feel straight. Look at this so far though. Oh my god, I look so weird. I can't wait to have this whole half done. Like, it's gonna look amazing. But yeah, So the Super Bowl was on Sunday and the Eagles won. If you guys have me on Snapchat, you know that I had my apartment decked out for the Eagles. I had green balloons and like green, I don't know what it's called, like not a banner, but honestly, I don't know what it's called. It's like that paperish stuff and whatever it's called. I had that hanging. I didn't have like eagle green though. I had to use like a lime green. I was like, oh, lime green for lymphoma party. Because I think it was Sunday that it was also World Cancer Day. It was either Sunday or Saturday. It was actually, yeah, Sunday, I think it was. Yep, so I was like, this works, whatever. Green for lymphoma, green for the Eagles, don't matter. Did you guys see how crazy Philly got though? Goodness. I was like, dude, I wish I was in Philly because that would look like New York City, Times Square on New Year's, but like even crazier. Back to what I was talking about. Quit my job on Monday morning, I guess yesterday. You know, honestly, it was coming for a long time. Just, you know, I'm not gonna talk badly about somewhere I work. Like, that's not professional at all. But this place is just, you know, the way it was ran, it was so unprofessional. I'm not gonna say where it was because, you know, it's not my place, but just the way they went about things. It was, you know, like an independent business. There was like one owner and I worked with like probably a total of like max 8 people. Last week I trained 2 new girls and they both quit like the first week. I'm like, Jesus. And then we hired 2 other new girls and it was just like, the rate that people were leaving was an obvious sign. And I had been there for like 8 months and there wasn't any opportunity for raises, or, you know, what I was doing just wasn't, it was a dead end for me basically. And like I said, just the way they went about things, they were very unprofessional. The way they treated their guests, the way they treated their employees, it wasn't for me. But the good news is, besides my hair looking super long right now, you guys, is that I now have time to focus on like what it is I really want to do with my life, which I haven't really talked with you guys about that, just because I think it was like one of the last videos I did, I think it was like the one when I was like, I know why I had cancer twice. In that video I was mentioning like, I know what it is, what I want to do, I want to work towards it and this and that. And my hair is so hot, burnt my finger. Girl, this hair. But yeah, so, you know, I didn't really talk to you guys about that. And I feel like, you know, now that I'm slowly working towards it, you know, I feel comfortable talking about it. But if you guys have me on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, then you know that in the recent like year, I would say, roughly, I've been doing a lot of like extra work, working on TV shows and movies and stuff like that. Where I live right now, film is a little close to obsolete. The only thing they were filming here was Good Behavior. If you've ever seen Good Behavior on TNT, it's actually a really good show. I was, background on that for so many episodes. I actually like freaked out. I think it was, I don't remember what episode it was, but it was in the 2nd season and they had me in it. You could see me walk by 3 times in the same episode. I was like, oh my goodness. And you can like clearly see me. I put together like this little clip of it. It's so funny. And I know that like doing background stuff like isn't that big of a deal or anything like that, but being around all the film stuff and everything, it's like, whoa, like I knew I liked this, but I really like this. And I think it was in April, so almost a year ago, April, I did this Reed's jewelry shoot where I was a bridesmaid. They did a commercial, so I was a bridesmaid for that. And then afterwards they took pictures, and I put like one of the pictures on Instagram that I was able to get of like me modeling like their earrings and a ring. And this ring was like a $10,000 ring. I was like, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep this ring, but that was like super cool to me. And since then it's like really, you know, spiked my interest, and it's kind of what I want to put my main focus on. I'm trying to think of all the stuff I've done. I think mostly it's just been the read story, good behavior, and then the very first thing I ever did was for this like independent film filmed here in Wilmington called The Junkie King, and I was like a waitress, and I actually had lines, and that was like the first time I ever did it, and I was digging it. Everyone was super, super nice. So yeah, well, not one of the reasons, but I started acting class this month. Ooh, I haven't really told anybody, so now you know, except for like my family knows. But I had my first class today, and you only pay a month at a time, so I just paid for this month, the month of February. So it's every Tuesday, and it's like, God, it's supposed to be 3 hours long, but today it was like 3.5 hours long. Actually, it's probably closer to 4 because we got in early too. And what you do basically is the teacher sends you sides. If you don't know what sides are, it's basically like a part of a script, like, so not the whole script. And you have to memorize it, and then you go and perform it. So the way that we did it is, you know, there's everyone else who signs up for the class, and you all memorize it, and then you go in this room, and it's just you and the teacher, and you basically do like it's a real audition. You sit there and you read it to them, and they record it. And I actually got it. I saved it. I have it on my computer, and I don't know, I look really weird in it. I feel like when I watch it, I'm like, do I look like that? Because I don't look good. I don't look flattering at all in this video. But I only had 2 days to memorize these lines, and it was my first day going to this class. To be honest, I feel good about it. I was nervous at first because I was like, whew, I go to this class and I do not like it, or I'm just not, you know, comfortable. It's like, that kind of sucks, because this last year I've been figuring out what it is I want to do with my life, and I just feel like film is so exciting to me. And if I could have any career, it's like, I don't want to go to college. I don't want to be this, that, or another. Like, I got my mind made up. This is what I want to do. And I know that some dreams are close to unrealistic, and this is why I haven't really talked about it with you guys or really anybody, because, you know, how does it feel when you have such a dream that's so far-fetched or like hard to do? Like, it's hard when you tell people, because you don't want people looking at you like you're crazy. Like, you really want to like you know, you really want to be on TV or in movies. You want to be an actor. Like, that's what you want to do with your life. And it's like, I know, dude, it sounds unreal, but if I told you what my dream was or my life goal, like, that's what it is. And so yeah, and I'm happy that I quit my job, because now I can go like 100% into this. I know it's just a class that I'm taking, but I've already learned so much. I actually have some crazy stuff that went on. Last week I had an interview for this reality TV show, and reality TV is obviously way more different than like acting, because they want people that are like sincere and real, and you don't want it to be fake and think someone's acting. So they were kind of iffy about me, because they knew like what I wanted to do, and they're like, oh, so we see like you're into acting and this and that, like, you know, we kind of want someone who's more real and this and that. And anyways, I did an interview with them anyways, and like I said, I can't really tell you much detail about it, but basically the way it works is, and I've had this happen to me before already, like in the past, where I talked to these people and they were gonna do this reality TV show, and it was actually so funny. It was like for cancer patients, and like kind of to get the perspective or whatever, and that show actually didn't like air or even like get close to airing. So like the way it works, I guess, for like reality TV is people come up with an idea, then they find people for it, and then they interview them, you know, they like them, whatever, and then once, you know, they have that like interview, and the way that like we do it, or that I've done it and in the past and done it for this, is like a Skype interview. So they record it and whatever, and then they submit it, and then if these people that they're like pitching to like it, and they're like, okay, go ahead with the show. So the one I did previously, obviously it didn't go through. So they're doing another one right now. Like I said, I don't want to share too much detail because honestly, I don't know what I am or am not allowed to share with you guys. So I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to. It's kind of like the real world a little bit. So it'd be like people living in a house together. It would be like younger people, and then also, God, I really don't know if I should like say anything else because I don't want to like give other people an idea and then whatever, but I'll just say that part. How about that? I'll just say that. And yeah, they interviewed me, and I mean, they seem like they like me. I mean, I honestly don't know. They're like, oh, you know, after we pitch this, whatever, we'll get back to you, but God knows. So that happened. And then also, I signed a non-disclosure agreement about another show. So also because of that, I don't really know how much about that I can talk about. If I can even tell you the title of it, honestly, I don't know. This is all new to me, but I talked with them, and here's like the big news that I'm sure you guys have seen. I posted again on Instagram about it, and even on Facebook about a job offer that I got in Atlanta. So I went to Atlanta. Sorry if it seems like I'm like going off topic, but I got a job offer in Atlanta. Ah, my hair's hot. Beginning of January. So I went to Atlanta probably like, let's say like January 15th, I'd say. Go there, I have this job interview, they love me, they call me the next day, they're like, you know, we want you to start right away. Put in your 2 weeks and you can start right away. And I'm like, it was so funny because the 2 weeks I would have put in, and then the day I would have moved there would have been on my birthday on the 29th. And I'm just like, okay, you know, whatever. And I was like so about it, like minimum wage is way better in Atlanta, and believe it or not, wait, hold on, I like messed up because I didn't pin this hair up, I don't know. Okay. And honestly, believe it or not, the price of living in Atlanta is cheaper than where I live right now. I guess, you know, saying that though, it like depends where you live in Atlanta. So if you're not like familiar with the like Atlanta area, there's like Atlanta, and then there's like above Atlanta, kind of like on the outskirts of like Atlanta. It's called like Buckhead or Brookhaven, and that's like the really, really, really nice area. And that's actually where this job interview was, and where it's at. Obviously, I can't afford that area. That, if I could best describe it, it's like Atlanta is like New York, and then like Brookhaven or Buckhead is like Manhattan. It's like the nice, clean, like rich area. Like houses there are like half the size of my parents' house for like $1 million. And I'm like, I don't even have a yard. I'm like, this is crazy. But obviously I wouldn't be living there. So like the areas that I would be living, yeah, are cheaper. It's like, I think rent, it's like around like 800, 900 bucks. For like, you can get a 2-bedroom for like 800 bucks, probably like 850. Like that's insane. Where I live right now, it's over $1,000, not including utilities. Like, it's ridiculous. So I was all about it. I was like, you know, it'll be cheaper to live. I'll be making more money a paycheck, so it makes sense. It's so stupid. Our lease, like, I've never lived at a place where you can't just like pay like $1,000 to get out of your lease or whatever. Like, no, where I live, it's like, because I went and I talked to them, and they're like, so what you have to do to get out of your lease is you have to put in like a 60-day notice thing. So if I like put in a 60-day notice right now, I have to be out by April, like moved out by April. And then they're like, and then you have to pay 2 months afterwards, like of rent too. So I'd be out by April, and then what I would owe for the next like 2 months, I would pay them that too. And I'm like, well, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Like, I can't just break my lease and pay y'all $1,000 to break it like right now or whatever. Not that like $1,000 isn't a lot, because it is, but I was like, well, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard, because if my lease is up in June, which is 2 months from April, I'm just gonna stay until June paying the same exact amount I would pay if I break my lease in April. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's so stupid, whatever. And obviously, even if I went to Atlanta right now, Raul would stay here because he goes to school here, and he works here and everything like that. So whatever, we talked about it, and you know, we're like, whatever. Last summer, Raul went home for the summer and he like picked watermelons. I know, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's actually my most viewed video on YouTube, is when I went and I picked watermelons with them. And so that would have been 2 summers ago. Like this upcoming summer will make it 2 summers ago. But yeah, he did that last summer. And then so whenever he's done with school this year, which I think is like in May, right after April, he's gonna go home and do that. So regardless, like he's leaving too in May and I'll be leaving April. So we have this whole permit thing going on right now. It's so stressful. But you know, I told them, you know, they're opening a new location for the job that I got like accepted for in April. So they're like, if you don't want to move right now, I understand, because you know, from Atlanta to where I live is 6 hours away. They're like, we understand that. So we have a new location in April if you want to just come in April. So I was gonna go in January, and then we're like, you know, we'll just, if I move there now in January, well, it's now February, but whatever, then I'd be paying rent there and also technically obviously rent here. So we're like, just money wise, sorry, I'm just, you know, admiring we're almost there, you guys. It's not, honestly, it's not that much longer, but dude, I look like a different person. But yeah, so you know, we're thinking like, I'll just wait till April and go in April. And the good thing about that is like film is so big in Atlanta. It's probably just as big, if not bigger, than LA or New York. It's just, everything's filmed there. They like started filming all the Marvel movies there, and obviously Walking Dead was filmed there, and it's just crazy the amount of stuff they're filming there. So, you know, my main focus wanting to be this whole acting thing, which literally sounds ridiculous, but I'm honest with you, I'm thinking Atlanta is the place to be anyways. It'll be so much better for me, and I think it'll be easier for this whole career that I'm wanting to, you know, words, go forward with. And anyways, yeah, so I was telling you that, this other show that I signed the release, or not the release, the other show that I signed the non-disclosure agreement is actually gonna be in Atlanta. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm not in Atlanta yet, whatever, but I should be there in April. So bombshell if you didn't know. Woo. Jesus, my goodness. I was like, I'll be there in April, and they're like, that's perfect. So hopefully with this show, you know, it can go somewhere, and I'll be in April. So that's something to look forward to. I live right by UNCW. I live like literally a minute away. They're really big on film. They have a lot of film students, so they have a lot of film projects. So I submitted for this one. It's gonna be at the end of this month. They sent me the slides for it, but I haven't like memorized them yet. They sent it to me probably 2 weeks ago, but since I signed up for this class and I paid for this class, I was like, let me memorize these lines for this class first, which is what I did today, and then next Saturday I'll get new lines. So like every Saturday you get new lines memorized for your class on Tuesday. So I was like, between now and Saturday, I'm gonna memorize those lines, submit for this UNCW thing, which is actually, you get paid for it, believe it or not. And you know, hopefully that'll give me some footage to use and some more practice and just build my portfolio. And you know, also coming up in March, so next month, actually on the 5th, so less than a month, me and Raul are going on a cruise. The last one we went on was a while, like over a year ago, I think. I did, obviously I vlogged those. We went to Half Moon Cay, and I don't remember where else, but yeah, and I vlogged that. Oops, that was weird. What's good about this cruise is it's actually going out of Charleston. Charleston's only 3 hours from us. Our last one, I think, went out of like Miami or some crazy stuff like that. That's like, God knows how many hours away. So it'd be good not to have to drive so far. So y'all can count on me vlogging that for you. so funny, my friend was like, oh, since like you're not working anymore or whatever, why don't you just do YouTube full time? I'm like, I have 1,000 subscribers, dude. I can't do YouTube full time. You know what I mean? I would love to. He's like, you should make a Twitch account, because if you guys don't know, like, I love Call of Duty, dude. I love GTA too, but I haven't played GTA in so long, I honestly can't tell you what the controls are anymore, but I've thought about it. I thought about it. Yeah, I mean, I could start daily vlogging, but my life is so uninteresting that I don't even know what my vlogs would be about. But it's something I've thought about. I might pick up daily vlogging. Cause yeah, I was thinking like, you know, I'm not working anymore, and I mean, it's useless to apply to a job right now because all month long, this whole month I'm gonna be taking that class. So it's gonna be a lot of like preparation and stuff for that. That's this whole month. And then the cruise is next month. It's like from the 5th to the 10th. So I can't even do class next month because I'd be paying for it and I would be missing one of the classes. And it's only 4 classes. So I'd only be attending 3 and have paid for 4. So I was like, I'm not gonna sign up next month. And then if I'm making the move in April to Atlanta, then it's like, really, do I need to apply? Should I even waste my time applying to a job? You know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe I will vlog more just because now I have the time to, my hair's on. You guys, we're almost halfway, almost there. This is gonna be a long video because I'm talking the whole time, but we haven't caught up in forever and I don't really ever catch up with you guys. So I felt like it was needed. You guys let me know like if this is like the longest video of your life and you hate long videos. And I only watch YouTube videos if they're less than 5 minutes, but not me, man. If I like a YouTuber and I'm watching them, I'll watch their 25-minute vlog. But yeah, this is too long for you. I'm so sorry, but if it's not, holla. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Oh, also, I have a lot of, I'm talking a lot about this acting crap, but might as well tell you because you're gonna wonder like, what is this whole playlist you have on your page now? A lot of the like auditions that I have done, I have uploaded on YouTube, but you guys haven't seen them because I upload them on unlisted, which means that no one can see them unless they have the link to watch it. And I thought, you know, whatever, dude, let me just put myself out there because what am I gonna lose from it? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna unlist those videos and I'm just gonna make a playlist of my auditions. They're obviously not the best because I'm not a professional. I actually uploaded what I did in class this week. So it was my first ever like audition like with like professional, I guess, and like whatever. I look so weird in it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in a playlist with the other auditions and y'all can check them out if you want. They're gonna be so cringy, but whatever, man. Let's just do it just for the sake of doing it. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about though, is the only thing. Chemo brain for life. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, my friend, when he was like, oh yeah, you should start vlogging every day or whatever, he like actually gave me a pretty genius idea. He was like, you could do like specific days, whatever. And he was like, you could do makeup Mondays. I'm like, you know what? Dude, that actually sounds like a good idea. Like, pretty genius. So I think I'm at least gonna start doing that, makeup Mondays. I'm not a professional at makeup either. I'm honestly not that good. And I don't have a good complexion. So I know like, dude, my skin looks so good when I'm on camera, but in real life, my skin does not look like that. But I might do something, just, or you know, not even like a tutorial. I could probably just, what I'll probably do is just sit with you guys, talk with you, get ready, kind of like a get ready with me thing. And I don't know, I'll just try that out, see how I feel about it. It's not gonna hurt just to try something new. I mean, that's how you know if you like something or if you should do something, is by trying it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think that piece looks weird. Hold on. I just want it to be like perfect. So just give me a second. We're almost there. Half straight, half curly. How big is the difference though? Like, is it, I don't know. Kind of want to do like a side view and curly. You have to tell me what the back looks like. Hold on. We'll see like how the length looks. I kind of want to grab a mirror and see, but I can always just watch this footage later. Okay, so I don't know. Does it look much different or not? Now we just have to do the whole other half. So talked a lot, so I will just finish up and I'll see you guys. Really for me like in an hour, but for you like 5 seconds. Okay guys, this is it. This is, yeah, it's still like super like thick and honestly it looks like pretty fried, but that's what happens when you straighten your hair. That's probably why I won't straighten it for a super long time if I do, because I just feel like it ruins your hair. Do I look different to you? Do I look the same? Does my hair look fried? It's also parted up down the middle, so I feel like whatever, but no one really parts their hair down the middle. Like people haven't done it since 2005. Yes, you know, from the back, from the front. And yeah, that's that, you know, that's basically it. So all right, you guys, thanks for tuning in today and watching this probably extremely long video. Love you guys. Bye.